help if I muted the mic. Let's try again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this Tuesday cast. Thank you everyone for being here when we go live. I say it every time. I will keep saying it. You know, it's awesome when you hit the go live button and you have people in here waiting for you to come on. Yeah, it's an absolutely awesome feeling. So thank you to each and every one of you. Yeah, Slade, how's it going, man? Feels like it's been a little while. Section leader meeting, I'm not even a section leader. Nice. So a fun-filled week for you then. One guy who comes to music for free from us. Exactly, man. I am fully aware that you've done a lot for the channel off of your own back, and the stuff you've done is absolutely amazing. And I'm in no way going to push you to do more for me. If you want to do more, then that would be awesome, but it's entirely up to you, dude. And that goes for everyone. You know, if anyone wanted to put like emotes together, or any artwork, or anything kind of contribution-wise to the channel, I would appreciate it, and it would be absolutely amazing, and I would promote the hell out of you for doing so. But it is entirely down to you. Things like the emotes, I will put it to the channel. I will say this is the kind of thing that I was thinking of maybe getting together. If anyone wants to have a go at it, feel free. If no one does, then that's absolutely fine. But you know, if it's something that you want to give a go, even if you don't think you're going to be the best person to do it, if you want to have a go at it, then have a go. Send me the artwork or the emote or whatever. And you know, if it works for the channel, I'll use it. If it doesn't, then I'll let you know in a constructive way. I won't just say, oh no, that's a bit crap, I don't want to use that. I'll tell you what I would change or what I would want changed about it, and yeah, if you wanted to improve on it and give it another go, then you can. If not, then you can tell me to swivel, and we'll go from there. Yeah, the mic is a bit of an issue. We've had to go back to the old headset. End of last week, after the podcast on Friday, I sent an application in to the Mad Chatters stream group here on Twitch, and they've recently kind of changed management, if you like. There's a bit of a mix-up with the members, and they're taking applications. So I thought, right, well, we'll pull it out, we'll send it up. And I had a chat with one of the leaders on yesterday, in fact. Just a very quick chat with them, and they said, you know, we really like the channel. The content is solid. You know, your personality comes across really well. Is that better? Thank you, Slade. Is that a bit better? Yeah, so I had a bit of a chat with them, and they said, you know, we really like the channel. What you're doing is really good. Your personality is really good, and you would fit perfectly kind of in the group. But the was that the level of feedback on the audio from the microphone is just too much. And I agree. You know, I couldn't say anything wrong for their decision, because it is a pain in the ass. You know, we've done a little bit in the last few weeks to try and fix it by turning on the noise gate on OBS and that kind of thing, which made it so that the microphone only triggered when I actually talked, as opposed to just being active permanently, which made it better. But the feedback was definitely still there when I did talk, so it's been unable to be fixed as it is. I had a chat with the guy who actually gave me the microphone and the mixer. Had a chat with him last night, trying to work out what the hell we could do about it, and spent about an hour and a half just trying to troubleshoot it. We were changing the cables and changing what they were plugged into and changing the dials, and nothing really made any difference. Even with the microphone switched off, OBS was still showing a very minor mic input, but there was nothing being input because the mic itself was physically turned off. So there's definitely some kind of feedback going on somewhere, whether it's in the actual the connection cable or something like that. We don't know. He's actually going to come around on Friday. He doesn't live too far away from me. He's going to pop around on Friday night and have a look at it for me, kind of in person, and see if there's something really stupid that I've missed. Yeah, Slade, definitely. The mic is a Behringer. It's a Behringer C1. Let me write this in the chat. So that's the mic and the mixer. Let me just get this right. It's a Xenix 802. There you go. So that's the mic and the mixer that I've got. But yeah, we tried several things. We tried changing like the level down and the trim up, which made it slightly better. But the feedback is still there, and until I get that fixed, like excuse me. Okay, that was random. No, the person from the team I was talking to said, you know, if you can get this fixed, if you can get that feedback sorted out, then they said that, you know, the next time they'd be taking or looking at applications would be next month. So I'm kind of annoyed that I've missed it. Not annoyed with them, but annoyed at myself that I've missed it. Yeah, 3.5 out. I have some pictures actually. Where did they go? Yeah, they were like, you know, if you can fix out the audio issue, then when we take applications, then, you know, they'll definitely reconsider it, and I'll be not a guaranteed entry, but definitely kind of high on the list. Just need to get the stuff sorted out. But yeah, so anyway, point. That's the very, very long way around what I'm trying to tell you. So we've gone back to headset because from what I could tell on the brief tests I ran, there is none or very, very little audio feedback. So if I stop the music, now hopefully you can't hear a really frustrating buzzing sound from the feedback when I don't talk. Hopefully. I don't have an external sound card. I am running the just a basic kind of onboard sound card. Yes, there's no audio feedback, so it's kind of annoying because it's the headset and it's a bit uncomfortable, especially on like longer casts and stuff. But it fixes the feedback, so it's, you know, it's what I can do. You know, I'd rather be a little bit uncomfortable but have you guys enjoy the stream more, and obviously, you know, the standalone we'll definitely try and fix it because I enjoy using it and the quality I think is better. but I just don't want you guys to have to suffer through the really annoying feedback on it. So as soon as that's fixed and resolved, we'll get the standalone sorted out again, and we'll get back on that, and we'll have the better quality with no feedback, hopefully. You get a white noise because you have a CPU running internal, and that causes the noise. Okay. So it's almost the vibrations. So it's the fact it's on board. So if I had a standalone sound card. Okay, that's interesting to know. Right, let me get Skyrim loaded up because we're kind of 10 minutes in. But yeah, so that's why we're back with the headset, is because it's slightly better overall for you guys. The quality isn't as strong, but you don't get the feedback, which, let's face it, I think you guys would prefer for now until we get the standalone sorted out. Have the same issue setup. Yeah, so it's the fact that I'm guessing by external sound card you just mean just a plug-in card as opposed to the onboard, rather than an actual, out of the box sound card. Right, let's switch to this one. Yeah, that makes complete sense actually, Slade. Well, now I know. Would you have any recommendations on sound cards? If there's nothing off the top of your head, which would be understandable because it's not exactly a question you probably expected to be asked when you came into the channel. Would you have any recommendations on what to look for in a sound card? Ideally, kind of as cheap as possible without being rubbish, because I don't have a lot of money, what with paying off the PlayStation. But yeah, if there's something cheap that I can maybe pick up, even just as an interim, and then save up for something better over the next month or two, then that would definitely be an option. But yeah, if it's something as simple as that, if I can just get a cheap sound card to plug in and fix the issue for the time being, and it fixes the issue, and we can use the standalone mic, then that would be absolutely perfect. Awesome, thank you very much, buddy. Right, now, again, the volume and the audio levels and stuff are going to be all out of sync because it's a different mic. So let me know if the game audio is too loud. It should be, well, it was at the perfect level as far as I was aware. With the standalone mic, it might not be quiet enough for the headset mic. So let me know and I'll fix it. Right, now we are... What are we doing? We've just been to the hideout and we dumped a load of stuff off. Oh, that was it. We sorted my inventory out. I remember now. So, if it makes any difference, I would need a 5.1 sound card. 7.1 would be nice, but if it's more money, then don't worry about it. But yeah, definitely a 5.1. Contract. Let's go for that one. Let's have a quick look at this. Okay. So yeah, it's £53, so it's going to be one I have to save up for. I'll add it to the wish list for the stream stuff, so that it's there and I can check it out later on after the stream. And now everything's locking up. Come on, PC, keep up. There we go. Cool, that's added on. Priority highest. Just put in a quick description of why I need it. I need to remove annoying audio feedback when using condenser mic. Cool. Slade, you don't have to. You know, I'm not in a position where I'm going to turn it down if you want to. It would be very much appreciated if you want to. I'm happy to try and, you know, I'm happy to save up for it and get the money sorted out. It would just take me a few months. If you wanted to donate, that would be absolutely amazing, and I would be grateful. But only do so if you can and if you want to. Sorry, bear with me just a second. Just realised I haven't changed the timers round from the podcast. So it's still going to have the podcast timers as opposed to the normal ones. I'm just fixing that. Cool, okay, that should work. No, definitely, buddy. Thank you very much for that. Like I say, now I know what it is, which is a huge place to start. So thank you very much for that. And thank you for checking it out on Amazon as well and giving me a link for what I need. Obviously, it's not 100% until I get it plugged in, and I appreciate that. So I am just asking this as a general question. I won't hold it against you. Is it likely to be anything else other than that, or is that pretty much guaranteed to be the issue? And again, if you, it's guaranteed to be issue awesome stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, I've had the feedback issue for a while, and people have constantly come in and said, "Oh, you know, the microphone quality is good, but there's this really annoying feedback." And like, I'll watch, because all my streams are recorded. Like, every single stream gets recorded to my hard drive, and I upload it to YouTube. And yeah, on every cast, it's like, oh look, that fucking feedback's there again. How the hell do I fix it? And I've tried changing like the settings on the mixer. I've tried changing the settings in OBS. I've activated this noise gate thing, and nothing gets rid of the feedback. Yeah, it's like a high pitch. If you watch any of the VODs, like if you just go to the YouTube channel and load up any of the videos, when I talk, you can't miss it. I mean, for a brief time, I thought it might have been that it was picking up the fan, because the fan in my PC is quite noisy because it's old and I need to get a new one. But that's a whole other issue. But yeah, I thought it might have been maybe picking up the fan noise, or it might have, yeah, it might have been the vibrations from the PC running on the floor and it coming up through the desk. So I moved the microphone over to somewhere else yesterday. It used to be attached to my desk, kind of above me. I've now moved it to a completely separate stand over there, and it was still there, so it obviously wasn't that. And yeah, what you've said, now someone has said it, it makes complete sense.
You can't win this!
Yeah, the white noise. Fix for some setting plays. You just record it to external. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, even on the recordings, like when I was testing it, like it was still coming through on the recordings just as loud as it does on the stream, which is when I thought maybe it's not what I originally thought it was. But yeah, it makes complete sense. Like I say, what you've said with the internal vibrations and that kind of thing, it makes complete sense. So. As I say, I've bookmarked, I've added that the mixer to the wish list. So it's there, it's on the top of the wish list. I will have a look at that. As I say, you know, if you did want to donate, then if you just type in !donate or chat below the video, you know, the link is there if you so wanted. And I'll move that to one side so it doesn't get mixed up with other expenses. And yeah, we'll contribute that to the mixer. But Where is this guy? There's a dragonstone there. I need to go to that dragonstone. Mostly because it's there. And if I don't go to it now, I'll forget about it. The only problem is those giants are in the way.
So many refuse to talk to us. Not long. Prasad was able to look past that. Most, when they look upon us, they see only
I have, haven't I?
and skooma dealers.
I've got it on WhatsApp. I
It is
completely
most
forgot that.
unfair. But we do our best to ignore them. May your road lead you to warm sand, and your food
If you have
sweet.
come, well, you've come to the right place.
It definitely wasn't intentional, buddy.
Bandits had
A few days
If I
ago, we
thought
were
about it
ambushed.
for more than 2
A
seconds,
nuisance. One of them stole my moon amulet.
then I probably would have shot you a
Be
message.
careful.
I mean, the only reason I
missed my
messaged
amulet. A life cannot be replaced
the
as
guy who
easily.
gave me the mic was because he gave me the mic. I wondered if maybe he'd had the similar issue.
Yes. It is a carif. A word
Or he
of
might,
advice,
you know,
my friend.
have an inkling that's what it
Skyrim
was
is
because he knew
filled
the
with
mic
all
and the
manner
mixer and that
of
kind of thing, because he used to use
dangerous
it.
But
But yeah, I
dragons are the
didn't think
most
past it. Like I
fearsome.
say, that was yesterday.
Lucky for us,
And,
they don't seem to hunt along the road.
I put it up on Facebook and Twitter yesterday as well, and one of the guys I used to work with sent me a video link for YouTube, and it was for a potential fix for the white noise, and it was like you need to download Audible and virtual audio cable and link everything up, and rather than just having the mic picked up in OBS, you had to have the mic going through Audible then output it to a virtual audio cable, and then OBS took the mic input as the virtual audio cable. So you basically recording the mic through a program, and then OBS was streaming the mic from that program. That didn't work either. After about like an hour of trying to get everything set up and installed in the right places and running the way it was supposed to and have everything looking in the right places for everything else, it had exactly the same issue. So very promptly uninstalled that. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like I tried everything else that I could think of. I followed instructions on YouTube for not just like that one. There were 3 or 4 different fix videos that I found for white noise and buzzing and humming on microphone on stream. None of it made any difference. Which again then makes complete sense as to what you've said about the internal vibrations and stuff. So now you've said it, as I say, it's one of those, why the hell didn't I think of that before? But now we know, so thank you again very much for that, buddy. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, like I say, if I'd thought about it for more than 2 seconds, I probably would have shot you a message and been like, dude, I'm struggling, what have I broken? And you would have gone, oh yeah, it's this, and saved me several hours of faffing about with programs. 2 amp, 1 DJ set up an external sound card and had that issue. Yeah, and as you say, you know, it makes complete sense. And I will, as I say, the mix is on there. That will be the next thing I buy. I was originally, once I paid the PS4 off, I was going to grab a heart monitor and get one of those set up, but we'll put that on the back burner for now, and we'll go for the mixer instead, I think. Oh, that glass armor, look at it. How cool does that look? Nice. And that mixer looks nice and small as well. It is just a tiny little box that plugs in, which is awesome. Because I'm very quickly running out of space around here. Skadoosh. Frost breath. Now we're gonna get attacked by anything, or are we gonna be good? Let's quick save here. Hey Jacob, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. To be honest, other than the feedback, like, the mix has been brilliant. I've had no issue with it. The sound quality has been, you know, like 10 times better using the standalone in the mixer than it is with this headset. Except for that feedback. That's the only thing, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, that's the only issue I need to fix. Even you can add sound effects through a drumming panel. Ooh. So is that going to be the kind of thing? I don't know if you've checked out like Eddie Monster or Man vs Game. When they have like a new subscriber, they'll change their vocals. They'll like seem to hit a button on a mixer pad, and they'll get like this really kind of standard echoey, deep booming voice whilst they kind of greet the subscriber, and they'll switch it off again and go back to normal. Is that the kind of thing they do through a drum pad? Stupid question probably, but yes, yeah. Simple answer. I figured it was, but again, you know, not something I've looked at. You clearly know what you're talking about with it, so I thought I'd double check. Jacob, I am definitely excited for Fallout 4. I have the Pip-Boy edition and pre-ordered. Managed to get my hands on one of those and messaged my mum and dad the day after they announced it at E3 and was like, is it too soon to ask for Christmas presents? Mum was like, no, what do you want? So I said, you know, there's limited edition coming out. It's going to be crazy limited pre-order. Is it possible to put the pre-order in now and kind of you guys pay for the rest of it when it comes out? And they were like, yes, that's fine. So I've made a note on the calendar so that I can get my parents to transfer me the balance to pay on the game. But I have got the Pip-Boy edition pre-ordered and it will be here. And as long as my PC can run it, I will be streaming the crap out of it. They announced yesterday that all the side quests and the main storyline of Fallout 4 is longer than Skyrim and Fallout 3 combined. Damn! That's a bit crazy. That's a lot of gameplay. Maybe I'll set aside like a year for it. Did that fire Atronach's trying to take out a rabbit? Oh yeah. Boom! Right in the chest. It's a vocoder or even a Court Chaos Pad. Okay. But that's something I could just plug into the mixer, you know, down the line when we consider getting anything like that. Metal Gear Solid 5, hell of time to play. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 looks absolutely amazing. Not gonna lie, I want that game so bad. I've watched a small amount of Eddie Monster's playthrough. Kind of caught 10-15 minutes here and there when I had the opportunity. And it looks absolutely amazing. I have Ground Zero on the PS4 because it was one of the PlayStation Plus games a little while back, and I never loaded it up. But I went back to it after watching Eddie Monster playing 5 and was like, yeah, I need to play the game. I can't afford to buy the game, so I'm going to play the prequel game instead. And it's kind of scratching the itch, but it doesn't feel like it's quite filling the void properly. Slade, if again, you know the drill. I would very much appreciate it if Nicholas MT98, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Beanie Outers. Slade, I would very much appreciate it if you wanted to do that, and I would very much appreciate the assistance, because I, you know, as you've probably guessed, audio stuff is something I know nothing about. So yeah, if you wanted to do so, then that would be awesome. And I can bookmark any sites you send me and stuff. And as I say, yeah, at the moment, the main priority is getting the external mixer. External sound card, sorry. After that, we'll probably go for the heart monitor, and get that set up. That's going to be about £30 altogether, to set up a little heart monitor that I can link in, which I like the idea of. I don't know how well it will go down with you guys. I think it'll be fun. But yeah, that's kind of the next. Is what I was going to save up for next after the PS4. But yeah, we'll get this mixer sorted out. So yeah, external sound card, heart monitor, and then yeah, we'll kind of decide on a goal from there. Slade, I genuinely appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. As I say, send me any links. You've got me on all the social media stuff, so shoot me over any links you find and stuff you would recommend, and I'll bookmark it and see if I can work out what it is and what it does and how to use it. There's a dude in the pond. Oh, I see. They were having a bit of a moonlight cuddle. Whoa, there's loads of them. Jacob, I do like FPSs. I actually play Fallout as an FPS, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I'm one of these guys. I won't limit the games that I play. Even if I hear that a game is terrible, I will still want to play it myself. Even if I then find out it is actually terrible. Assassin's Creed 1, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Beanie Hatters. Please sit back, relax and enjoy. But yeah, you know, I won't go out and buy, say, a FIFA game, because I'm not that into FIFA. But if I go to a mate's house, or if someone comes around here and they bring a copy of FIFA with them, I'll sit and play FIFA. I'll suck at it, but I'll sit and play it and I'll have a laugh with it. Same goes with absolutely everything. I'm not going to limit the games that I play because it's not this type of game or that type of game, or it's on this console, or it's only on PC, or, you know. Being a fanboy anyway, whether it's this whole PC Master Race thing, whether it's console fanboyism, it just seems redundant. I'm a gamer. I enjoy playing games, and I'm not going to limit my access to games based on whether it's got Microsoft or Sony on the front of the box. I've got an unused pad here as well. I'm checking for works together with a master keyboard. Dude, Slade, that is too kind. If that becomes the case, then let me know, and I'll obviously, you know, we'll sort out shipping costs and that kind of thing. But dude, too kind. Cat just jumped on the bed and decided my phone would make a good cuddle toy. I did think you'd gone a little bit quiet there, Dragon. Any FPS games I'm excited for? See, this is the thing. Like, I say I'm a gamer. I am a gamer. I enjoy games. I will play anything. But over the last kind of 6 months, I really got out of touch with kind of the gaming release schedule. Other than Fallout and, you know, Metal Gear Solid that came out last week, I have like no knowledge of what's coming out in the near future. I think it's mostly because I know I won't be able to afford anything, so it's almost kind of removing the temptation. If I don't know what's coming out, then I won't know what I want to buy, so I won't get annoyed that I can't afford to buy anything. If that makes sense. But yeah, like I say, I think the next big game for me is going to be Fallout 4, without a doubt. I would absolutely love to get a copy of Metal Gear, and again, once all the important things are sorted out, I will probably try and get myself a copy of Metal Gear. Once, you know, obviously, once all the hype's left and that kind of thing, be like, no one will want to watch me play it, but I'll sit and play through it, and I'll enjoy it, so that's one of the most important things. I'll hopefully be able to put on a good show for you guys just by enjoying the game. Are they going to actually hit the current there, or are they just going to go onto the beach? Looks like they're just going to go onto the beach. That's disappointing. I was hoping they'd kind of catch the current and go over the waterfall. Rainbow Six Siege, yes, that is one that I did see at E3 on one of the conferences, and that does look amazing. The fact they've got the terror hunt in it again is just awesome. Absolutely love terrorist hunt in Rainbow Six Vegas. I've actually picked up the Tom Clancy Humble Bundle. Don't know if anyone saw that over the last week or so. But yeah, the Humble Bundle ran a Tom Clancy special, and it was like Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. You had pretty much all the Splinter Cell games. So that's a series that I could add to the potential playthroughs if people are interested. Yeah, we could play through all of the Splinter Cell games. I've only actually played Splinter Cell Blacklist, I think it is. Oh no, Blacklist and Conviction are the two that I've played. So in terms of the storyline, I know like very little about who everyone is. But yeah, the games are pretty awesome. Ah.
Gods, no!
See, I absolutely love the Fallout games. So as soon as that got announced, I was like, yep, I need to pre-order this, like, yesterday. So, as I say, messaged the parents straight away. I was like, I need to pre-order this game, and it's this much money. Mad Max is, yeah, gameplay is the same as Batman. Really enjoyed the first hours of Shadow of Mordor yesterday. Nicholas, I appreciate you following the channel. Just a heads up, I see you only made your account yesterday. Just going into other channels and begging for a follow back is going to be the worst way to get follows back. The best thing to do if you want people to check out your channel is just to come in, say hello, hang out, be nice, and go from there. You know, coming in and begging for a follow is going to do you absolutely no favors. So I appreciate the follow. I understand completely if you want to unfollow because I'm not immediately jumping and hitting your follow button. If you hang out in the channel, if you're nice to people, if you make yourself known and just generally hang out, I will probably go to your channel and I will hit the follow button at the end of the cast. I'm not going to go because you're begging me to, and I can guarantee you 99% of the casters on Twitch will do the same. They will make a point of not following your channel because you're asking them to follow your channel. Generally on Twitch, if people are going to follow you because they enjoy hanging out with you, because they want to see you cast, not because you beg them to follow you. Just a 2 cents from someone who's been casting for over 3 years. That's probably the worst thing you can do. But yeah, I mean, Rainbow Six, like I say, I absolutely loved Rainbow Six Vegas. I played through both games, played through the storylines on both with a couple of guys that I went to uni with. But I spent so many hours on Terrorist Hunt on that game. And actually, that's part of the reason why I picked up the Humble Bundle. And again, I'm kind of putting this out there. If anyone wants to pick up a multiplayer game that will probably get played on stream, if it's still running, go and get the Humble Bundle for Vegas. If you can, pick up Vegas 2. I think Vegas 2 is in the higher bracket. I think it's in the $10 bracket as opposed to the pay what you want bracket. But it's worth it. And like I say, I'll definitely be casting Rainbow Six Vegas 2. If we get enough people to do co-op on the storyline, I'll do co-op on the storyline, but primarily I grabbed it so that at some point we can do the Terrorist Hunt stuff. And you know, if we can get people from the community to do that, especially with the Terrorist Hunt, it's probably about 45 minutes to an hour for a mission. So it's definitely something we could like cycle through the community guys and get as many people involved as we can. Oh, so close. Bounced off the wall in front of her. There we go. That's better. Skadoosh. That would have been so awesome if we hit it first time. It was literally just below. Bothers me how many people say Rainbow Six Siege is a copy Counter-Strike. It's not at all. And yeah, I mean, it would bother the crap out of me as well. But yeah, anyone who says that has only ever played Counter-Strike and has no knowledge of any other game other than Counter-Strike, because that's just rubbish. The only similarity between any Rainbow Six game and Counter-Strike is that they have guns in them. They are two completely different types of game. And yeah, just no. Just no. That's what it comes down to. And again, that's a prime example of fanboyism right there. It's people just going, oh, it's got guns in it and it's shooting, therefore it must be like Counter-Strike. It's like, well, no, there are other shooters than Counter-Strike. And the same goes for loads of different ones as well. It's not just Counter-Strike fans. It's, you know, I know people that still kind of cling on to Unreal, and I love the Unreal games. As shooters, they're amazing. But you know, Unreal is an old game now. If you look at Unreal Tournament, that's like 11 years old. It's going to show its age, and there are going to be games that have borrowed stuff from Unreal Tournament because it's a good game. But you can't then kick up a fuss. You just accept that, you know, they notice Unreal is an awesome game, and they're using stuff from it, which means that there's awesome stuff in the game. You know, you don't have to be a fanboy about it and just not move on with life. No. No. Oh, there's another one. Oh wow, there's two. Rainbow Six was the first game to include SWAT versus Terrorist Hunt. Tom Clancy was the North Route right first. Yeah, exactly. No, that's the thing. It's people are going to have their opinion, and that is their right to have their opinion. You can, you know, we have the option to ignore their opinion or to disagree with their opinion. That's our right as, you know, people. It's gaming. At the end of the day, there's never going to be a general consensus that gaming as a whole is awesome. There's always going to be people sticking to one brand or one console or one genre that, in their opinion, is better than all the others, and if you play any other type of game, then you're a scrub. It's just the joys of the internet, unfortunately. See, I did play Counter-Strike. One of the first PC games I got was Counter-Strike Source, I think it was. And I played a little bit, you know, a couple of guys that I knew from uni were playing it, and they kind of got me into it, and I picked it up for about £5 at a local game store. This is before I realised that Steam existed. You know, bought the disc, got it home, put it in the PC, and went to install it, and they're like, oh yeah, you need to install Steam. And that's when I discovered Steam. And yeah, I played a fair whack of it. You know, I never got good at it. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the gameplay, and I enjoyed the kind of the teamwork with the guys that I knew. But to be honest, I got very bored of the standard Counter-Strike gameplay very quickly. And after about a month or so of installing it and starting out on it, I discovered the surf maps and the jump maps. And that's where I spent like 90% of my game time on Counter-Strike, was on the surf maps and the jump maps, because they are absolutely amazing. And for anyone who doesn't know, they are as they sound. Okay. Counter-Strike, being a Source game, had the option to make custom maps and levels and that kind of thing. So people went out of their way to make custom maps that was essentially just a surf ramp. The levels weren't about combat, it wasn't 2 teams, it was just, you start at the top, you have, essentially the ramp looked like that. It was a triangle all the way down, and you had to almost strafe up the side of the ramp in order to get enough speed, but also not to fall off. And yeah, you just had to get to the bottom, and that was your surf map. And the jump maps, again, same kind of deal. You tended to have lots of towers and awkward jumps and like crouch jumps and sprint jumps, and you kind of had to go around corners and then land on this tiny little ledge that was almost impossible to see, and they would take you hours to kind of successfully get through. But they were awesome. Absolutely love them. And to be honest, there have been times when I've wanted to reinstall Counter-Strike just so I can get on the jump maps and stream those. Yeah, exactly, Slade. That's how it worked. And they were brilliant. Like I say, I absolutely love them, and I would have no problem reinstalling Counter-Strike, getting some of you guys in as well, and just finding some surf maps and some jump maps and having a laugh. As I say, I would play the standard game types and the standard maps, but I suck at Counter-Strike. I would play it and I would enjoy it, but I would go into it knowing I wasn't going to do overly well, and as such, probably wouldn't try overly hard to do well. I'd give it a go, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and bitch and moan and rage if it doesn't go well, because that's what I'd expect. But if you wanted to get on a jump map or a surf map and just spend a couple of hours messing about on there, I'd be more than up for that. So there you go, open invite to everyone in the Beanie Hatter community. If you have Counter-Strike, I'm pretty sure it's Source. Let me double check, it's going to bug me otherwise. Yeah, Counter-Strike Source. Yeah, if at any point anyone wanted to jump on that, if you wanted to do it as a community night on here, you know, let me know and I'll get it installed and we'll sort it out. Don't have Counter-Strike, PC can only play League of Legends. If you can play League of Legends, you can play Counter-Strike Source. Trust me. Counter-Strike Source is probably about 10 years old, and the graphic style is probably the same level as the original Half-Life. So, you know, it's really not going to be a strain. And if you can run League of Legends, you will have no issues with Counter-Strike. See, again, I never really checked out any of the custom assault maps and stuff. As soon as I found the jump maps and the surf maps, that was it. That's where my time went. Exactly, it's that old, as Slade says. Yeah, it has graphics, but it's barely having graphics. I have got a bit of code. I tried to get a second one so I could, because I would quite like to play it. I don't know if my PC is going to last overly well on it. Again, my PC is showing its age now. The graphics card isn't top of the line in any way. Graphics card's like, well, my PC is about 3.5 years old. So, you know, graphically it is starting to struggle. The process on the graphics card aren't holding out as well anymore. I'm having to turn stuff down. What was I downloaded? I got a hold of a copy of Arkham Knight the other day and tried to run the benchmark on it. And on minimum, with everything turned off, I couldn't even run the benchmark. It was at like 5 frames a second. So, you know, my PC is starting to hit that point where you know, I am unable to play games now. Yeah, sorry, distracted, stuff and things. So yeah, I was trying to get a second one, because if I do stream me playing the beta, I was gonna do a giveaway for the second key whilst I played. Yes, there it is. Oh, just over his shoulder. But I did put up on the social media sites earlier, I was just asking if other people have it, and if so, on what format, because I haven't redeemed my key yet. So I have a key to use. It'll either be PC or PS4. But yeah, if I can jump onto the same format that other people have it on, then obviously that'll open up co-op stuff as well. But yeah, so that was the plan. Was whilst I stream it, I was going to do kind of a giveaway for a second key to try and get someone else in as well. But yeah, I got as far as I've been given the initial kind of voucher code. I just need to go in and choose what format I want it on. So if other people have it, if you want to let me know whether you're on PC or PS4 or, well, those are the two that I've got access to, so it'd have to be one of those two really. But yeah, if you let me know, then I can make sure I redeem my code for the same platform. And like I say, I'll just open up the co-op stuff. What's here? Moving yours to PS4. See, I'm kind of tempted after like Arkham Knight just failed. I'm tempted to go for PS4 just because I know it will work. Although I'm going to wait until the end of this week to actually redeem it because I need to finish paying off the PS4. But no, that's the thing, like, if you've got it on PS4, it makes more sense for me to redeem it on a platform that I can play with someone from the community. Because it's one of those games where you need to play with some people that you know. Because playing with randoms is just a recipe for disaster on a game like that. Hey, Leishy, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. That'd be awesome, Jacob. Thank you very much for that, buddy. It is appreciated. I'll make a note of it, and yeah, as I say, once I've redeemed mine, I probably will go for PS4. Now that I know someone else is on there, I'll probably redeem mine on the same platform. It's a Tellurian raid. How's it going, good sir? Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the raid, Tal. Viking Rage, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming along on that raid. It's massively appreciated. Do hope everyone is doing well. Viking, thank you for that follow. So kind. There we go. Jacob, I've made a note of that. Thank you very much again for that code. Massively appreciated. As I say, I'll get that sorted out. Sweet Skyrim. Awesome, Jacob. Thank you very much, man. Tell, thank you very much, man. That 2000 hype is absolutely awesome. And yeah, like the first thing I did, I don't know if you saw the Facebook post. Yeah, the first thing I did when we hit 2000 was go to the TreeStream website and sign up for that. It's like, yes, we will do this now we've hit 2000. Thank you very much. $2K hype. Yeah, I did a load of networking type stuff over the weekend. And tried to get the name out a little bit. And it seems to have paid off. So that's pretty awesome. It's Caster. Caster Tellurian girl. I was getting to it. People kept asking me questions. There you go. I'll do it, Tal. Don't worry. But yeah, seriously, everyone go and follow Tal. Tal is an amazing caster. He's one of the 3 guys that join me on the Bear Gaming podcast every couple of weeks. He's awesome. You won't regret going to give him a follow, so go and do it. If you're on PC, just click on his name in the chat, and you should have the option to click the follow button from there. You don't even have to leave the channel. Hi. Wow, she has a lot of health.
Something.
I love that. I just shot her square in the head. She's like, I thought I heard something. I'm gonna go now. Love you, Tell. How was your cast, buddy? Playing through Bioshock at the minute. How are you finding it? Is it blind or is it a repeat or? Oh, the slow-mo archery works so well. Just when you see that arrow take off, it's just, oh, so good. Go through the whole trilogy. Yeah, it's the way to do it. How are you finding it so far? Oh, you're great, yeah. Answering it before I asked them. I think Bioshock 1 is probably my favourite of the three. And then Infinite, and then 2 is my opinion. You're chasing Fontaine. Yeah, one 4-hour cast would probably get you there. Are you trying to go for kind of completion, or are you just trying to get through the story? Yes, as Slade says, we have worked out, or Slade worked out, the issue with the buzzing with the standalone mic. Because at the moment I'm on the headset, which isn't ideal for me, but it fixes the audio issue, so it's ideal for you guys, which is what I'm more interested in. But
I don't like the looks of this.
yeah, Slade worked it out for me.
Looks like the boss is at it.
Absolutely awesome.
What?
But it's the internal components on the PC. Apparently he had the same issue. It's to do with all the internal components running the electric current. So it's all the vibrations from the components, and it's the actual electric current going through everything that's causing the feedback on the mic. Because even when the mic itself is turned off, it was still showing an input. Very minor, but it was still showing an input on OBS. So yeah, Slade pointed out that if I get an external sound card, then that should remove it. Apparently he had exactly the same issue. And he got an external sound card and it fixed it for him, which is brilliant. Alexalee123, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Beanie Hatters. Please sit back, relax and enjoy. Jacob, that worked. That was different. Thank you very much. But yeah, as I say, Slade, he was here for 5 minutes and was like, yeah, it's this. And that was it. It's like, job done. Mic drop, finished, walk out. Runt, welcome to the channel. How are you doing, good sir? But yeah, so Slade has very kindly done a quick search on Amazon for me. Apparently he's managed to find the sound card that he uses. It's just an external USB sound card.
Got him locked in there now.
So that has been added to the wish list, and that will be the next thing we purchase for the stream. It does push the heart monitor back, but the sound issue is a bit more important, and I would much rather use the better standalone microphone that we have than the headset. Mostly because the quality is better, but also because the headset gets a little bit uncomfortable on the longer casts. But yeah, so we'll try and get that sorted out, and as soon as that's done, we'll switch back to the standalone mic. Hey, welcome back, Dragon. Exactly, Slade. It's definitely paying off having a DJ as a friend. So thank you again for that, man. And Slade's even going kind of above and beyond, and he's looking at some extra bits as well that I may want further down the line that he may have lying around and would be willing to gift to the stream, which is absolutely amazing. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, Slade has been an absolute godsend for this audio stuff tonight. He literally came in the channel, was like, what's the issue? This is the issue. It's this. Done. Job done, mic drop, walk out. I'm not a DJ myself. Sladeax is a DJ. He occasionally casts here on Twitch, but he also has a radio show that he does online. Definitely worth giving the guy a follow. If we can get a caster command for Slade, that would be brilliant. Even if Slade drops it himself, I'll let him do that. Crystal, it's a hardware issue. It's to do with the internal components. Basically everything is vibrating, and kind of the current running through the electrics in the machine are causing an electric feedback, which is coming through on the mic. Fix is getting an external sound card, which Slade has pointed me to. So that's on the Amazon wish list. As you can see in that seemingly well-timed donation link pop up, if anyone does wish to donate, then they'll be going towards the sound card itself. As soon as we get that sorted out, I'll get it plugged in, I'll test it, and when it fixes the issue, we'll switch back up to the better standalone mic. For now, I'm on the headset, which shouldn't have any feedback on it. It's not as ideal, but as I've said, it doesn't have feedback, which is more important, that you guys are able to sit and listen and enjoy the cast for a long period of time. I'll accept 4 hours of minor headache. Alright, Run. Catch you in a bit. Thought vibration. Yeah, I wondered if it was either picking up the noise from my CPU fan, or it was vibration off the floor going into the mic. But it is just completely internal. It's the components themselves being the issue. So we know what it is, and Slade has told me how to fix it, and like I say, my next job is to get it fixed. If I can get some money together, then that will be what I do. Jacob, definitely, man. If you message me over the time, because I'm going to sleep a lot between now and then, I will probably forget. It won't be intentional. I will just forget. So message me nearer the time. And yeah, definitely, man. If I can get online to play, then I'll definitely be up for that. Oh, that glass bow as well. All of the glass stuff in here. So what am I actually using at the moment? Orcish Arrow, no. Shadow Swift, 40 damage. Oh, and it does the 50 bonus damage while sneaking as well. Skadoosh.
Send another one in. Send two. I don't care.
What? Where are you going?
Wait. Count out your call.
You win. I submit.
No.
Excuse me.
Not like
You could
this.
maybe
I'll raise a cup to your brain.
Alright, so take care, buddy. Thank you very much for the raid. Glad you're doing well. And yeah, we'll hopefully chat to you soon. Hi there, Savica. How you doing? Okay, so that would have spat me out there. I've heard the release date got pushed back. As I say, I am very out of touch with gaming news and stuff at the moment. It's something I keep meaning to try and fix and pay more attention to, but life has a way of not letting that be easy. So most of the gaming news I get, to be honest, is from stream, is from you guys coming in and talking about stuff. There we go. Okay, yeah, that would have dropped me there. That's fine. Have more time with a special night stream, night server stream. Dude, that'd be awesome. I'd definitely be up for syncing that up. Oh, I've got the key, haven't I? There's no point doing that. It's like, oh, we'll open all these up. It will give me lots of like lockpicking experience. No, I've got the key. I get 0 experience. Beta 24 September, original was October 28th, release date. It's not too bad. It's only like a month back. Could be a hell of a lot worse. And yeah, I'm the same. You know, I would rather wait an extra month for a game and it be finished and playable than them rush it out on the initial release date and it be broken. Cough, Batman. Well, yeah, exactly, Slade. You know, more often than not these days, you do get half-finished games and then DLC, like day one DLC patches, which is wrong. It shouldn't be the way it is, but unfortunately, it is the way the gaming community, or the gaming business, has gone now. Oh, look, Metal Gear Solid 5 again. Every time I see that game mentioned anywhere, it's just like, yeah, I need this game. Ammo of a cucumber. We have stamina. There we go. Hey Steve, how's it going, buddy? There's another one, look. Dropping into the chat and straight away mocking me for not having Metal Gear Solid. How's it going, good sir? It does look amazing, Steve. As I say, you know, if I had the money, I would be all over it. Jacob, not really, but it's just because I got bored of the Call of Duty games. You know, I lost interest. I played the original Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty 4. I played a hell of a lot of that. Played World at War. Played some of Modern Warfare 2. I picked up Black Ops for the zombie mode, and I have played Ghosts, but not finished it. And that's my experience with Call of Duty. Yeah, from everything I've heard, like the level of content in MGS5 is just huge. I know you're not mocking, it's all good, buddy. Yeah, I think if I was to get MGS5, it would have to be on PS4, just because I don't think my PC would cope with it at any kind of enjoyable graphics level. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, you kind of have to be careful with it, because if you take the mick with it and you're like too obnoxious about it, you just end up coming off as a bit of an arse. I mean, you know, it's Call of Duty, so you have the fanboys who complain. They buy every title every year without fail, you know, queued up at the midnight launches waiting for the doors to open. They'll buy the game, they'll play it for a month, they'll love it for a month, and then they'll turn around and go, oh, it's so boring, it's the same as last year, we're not going to buy another one. 11 months go on, stood at the door, front of the queue for the midnight launch of the next one. And that's the problem with it. Call of Duty can do it, and they keep doing the same thing because they keep selling the same thing. They have absolutely zero reason to change what they're doing, because what they're doing sells. People keep bitching about the DLC, people keep buying the DLC, so they kind of keep doing it because it's easy money. Especially when half of the DLC maps now are just the same maps from the last 3 games with a slight colour change. It's like, why would you not do that if you know people are going to buy it? I mean, I saw that in Black Ops 3, Nuketown is yet again a DLC map. As I say, you know, the original Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, I played a load of that game. Played it a lot online. Joined a casual clan for it. You know, we had some games and some matches and stuff, and I enjoyed it. But same as Counter-Strike, you know, I never played it, never wanted to play it to a point where I would be classed as good at it. I played it to enjoy it. And like that's how I am with games. I'm not going to sit there and play a game to death so I become the best at it, because I want to play a game to enjoy it. Whereas, you know, to get good at a game like Call of Duty, you need to be playing it to death. You need to play it from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, and you need to be learning exactly where the grenade bounce. You need to be learning exactly when to jump throw the grenade, when to you know, dive around the corners, what walls you can shoot through, and it's just, I can't be bothered with that shit. I'm just going to load up a map, I'm going to fail at it, I'm going to have a laugh.
You're making me a...
Miss the days of waking up playing a game all day till 3 AM. PS4 doesn't have any games like that. Yeah, see, MGS5 would do it. From what I've seen. Yeah, you know, Slade, as you say, it's kind of guaranteed work, really, isn't it? Let's face it. If there's one good thing to come out of Call of Duty releasing a new game every year, so people are going to be in the job. So, where am I actually going? Okay, I've gone completely the wrong way. I fast travelled to here, and I was aiming for here, and instead I fast travelled to here, came there, ran along here, and now we're over here. Something didn't quite go right there. Looks cheesy. I don't know, I mean, it's one of those games, like, I think the Metal Gear games, you're either going to like them or you're not. And that's just what it comes down to. Not everyone is going to like them. From what I've seen, there's quite a bit of, well, not quite a bit, but there is some pre-planning that you have to put in before you just drop into a mission, to make sure you don't just drop into an enemy base. And there seems to be quite a bit of almost asset management, in terms of you can build a base up and recruit new people and that kind of thing, which seems pretty awesome. And that's definitely part of the game that intrigues me and makes me want to play it. But yeah, you know, it's one of those games, you're going to like it or you're not, I think. Metal Gear Online. So I don't know anything about that one. Right, so I went up there last time. Yeah, so that's what I did wrong last time. I went in that direction. Well, I should have just gone in that direction. So we'll fix that this time. I've got an Xbox One but never use it. I've got a PS4 that I use quite a bit. The last time I really put time onto the PS4 was when Bloodborne came out. And you know, we streamed through that and spent a lot of time playing Bloodborne. I still go back to it every now and then. I'm currently playing through a game which was one of the PlayStation Plus titles a few months ago, called SteamWorld Dig. Don't know if anyone's heard of it or played it, but that's pretty awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'll definitely be streaming SteamWorld Dig at some point, because it seems like the kind of game that would work well as a stream game. Are you going to talk to me, or are you going to try and kill me?
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed, one should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see.
Phelan, are you going to get involved over here, or are you just going to stand there and watch?
Do your work. Around it. Fall back.
That's an Urg. Damn straight it was. He had a bit of a punch to him, didn't he? Find a woman, have many babies. Crystal's pro tip of the night. So I playing Skyrim when I found out I couldn't make lizard babies. Oh, Jacob, that sucks, man. Maybe in Fallout. Maybe Fallout will allow it. And not the lizard babies so much. Okay.
I've had enough of you.
Guys, how are these mud crabs just dodging so well? Seriously. Wow. They gave me the slow-mo and everything. It still missed. Putting shenanigans on that. You're a lizard, Harry. I'd watch that. Yeah, Jacob, unfortunately, the water effects that you're seeing are modded. The vanilla water effects are absolutely terrible. So like all the textures, the sky is a mod. The snow effects are modded, the water's modded. Pretty much anything graphical has been modded. Because the vanilla stuff is terrible. Okay, right, let's go back to the stables. Or do we? Or do we just run? Nah, it's quite a way around. Let's go back to the stables. I'm modded. I am the mod of mods.
Need a ride?
It's an old... It's not the friend... You are going... Still, Candlehearth Hall's got...
Where do you want to go?
Dawnstar.
Climbing back and we'll be off.
Get up there.
Nice, Jacob. Legs just gave in. Yep, I'm going to fall down now. What I was going to do... Oh. There we go. Okay. Sorry, just made some changes to the donate command. I actually linked in what it is we're kind of accepting donations for now, so you guys can see. Who the hell can see me? Oh wow, probably all of the guards up there. There probably is, Jacob. There's mods for everything else. We got Feindor over there. Or Phaler, or whatever the hell his name is. Let's wait for it to get dark. We'll try again. Oh, come on. Fucking flash to scene just as the arrow loosed. There we go, I got it. Key to Beitel's house. Yeah, there's mods for everything for this game. There's mods for your mods. I need quiet the silent assassin mod. See, I've heard that quiet is pretty awesome in the game. Kilnarfi. Okay, that's not too bad, because I've got that there, so that could work.